But Planet of the Apes was deep. Yeah, you said the movie played off the conflicts that's going on in Africa. Not only that, the movie Planet of the Apes was really about white supremacy and the indigenous people of the planet. You dig? The apes basically represented all indigenous people, not just black people, because people always make the correlation between the monkeys and black people. People always try to use that correlation in a literal sense, where black people are apes. No, if you look at a damn ape, apes have white skin. If you look real close, yeah, white skin and straight hair. So if we want to go there, but as far as the analogy, Planet of the Apes was basically about the white supremacists invading indigenous groups. And you got to learn some real good game from the movie. You got to learn what they're telling you, and you got to learn what they're not telling you. See, the movie started off with one message, then it ended with some propaganda messages. I'm gonna have to spoil it just a little bit, y'all. I hate to have to spoil because I got to get deep with it because I want people to understand the messages. I want people to understand the messages. So if you can kind of black the show out for a minute, for about 20 minutes, and then listen to the playback after you see the movie. Just kind of chill out. Go watch The Housewives of Atlanta for about 20 minutes. Then come on back. But what happened was, in the movie, the apes had kind of taken over. They were kind of living in the jungle or living in the forest, and they kind of set up their own thing. And the humans, which represented the white supremacists and the missionaries and all that, they had a colony in San Francisco. They had like this little colony. They were trying to get through the forest to get to a dam to get electricity going for their colony. I mean, if y'all don't want me to spoil it, just kind of look at The Housewives for 20 minutes. I'm telling y'all, I'm about to tell y'all some spoilers, all right? Look at The Housewives for 20 minutes and come back. I'm about to give up some game for those who saw it already and for those who don't really want to see it, but I'm just going to spit. So the apes are living in the forest. They got one leader. The leader was named Caesar. He's the leader ape. And what happened, the apes are doing their thing. They're living their lives. They're watching out for the humans. They were in the forest. Some white dude came and shot one of the apes. He got scared and shot one of them. And the apes were about to go to war. But the leader ape said, no, let's just kind of chill out. Let's chill out. Let's not get bucked because we don't want a war with the humans because, we start a war. We don't want to. The monkeys talking now because these fucking monkeys are talking. That shit was funny. The monkeys the dude shot one of the apes and all the other monkeys were about to get on him. And then the leader monkey came out and was like, go! I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker's talking. So, they told the white dude to go. Yeah. But they followed him. They followed him and they saw that he had a colony and all this stuff. They saw that he had a whole colony. It was a colony full of people. So the monkeys went back and said, okay, we just need to chill out because they got guns over there. They might come over here and have war. We don't want to lose people. So let's just chill out. So the humans came back like, hey, we don't want no trouble. We just want to go to the dam and get electricity. That's all we want. They're saying this to the lead monkey. Now this is exactly how missionaries get down with indigenous people. This is how missionaries get down with indigenous people. This is the whole trick that they've always used. So that Caesar, the main monkey, is like, Look, they want to come over here and get their little dam and whatever. They want to, get electricity from the dam. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if we should let them through. Maybe I should let them through to avoid any kind of war, because if we don't, they'll try to come here with guns. And there's another monkey named Koba, who's like the second in command. Now, Koba was captured. He was in the last Planet of the Apes, and they beat him up. He was in captivity. They did all types of experiments on him. So he was like, hey, man, fuck them. And I'm paraphrasing. He's like, no, we don't know. No, dude, don't trust them. Now, the monkey named Koba was telling the truth. He was spitting some real shit. He was like, hey, man, we can't trust them. They gonna come here. Wait, I got the wrong Ola. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. So I modded the wrong Ola. Wait a minute. What's up, Ola? There's another Ola 25 in here that I modded. Hold on. I modded the wrong Ola. Hold on. Let me go back up here and see who I modded. Shit. Oh, let me demod this nigga. Okay, hold on. I got it now. Okay, yeah, there's somebody else with Ola 25 in here. All right. Okay, I got it. All right, it was the wrong Ola. Yeah. But like I said, man, in the movie, there was two lead monkeys. There was Caesar, who was the leader, and Koba. Now, Koba kept telling Caesar, hey, man, don't let them humans up in here. Dude, you can't trust them. Look at me. They done fuck me up. They gonna fuck all of us up, man. We need to just start smoking them. And the leader Caesar's like, no, just let them do what they do and then leave. He's like, man. Koba was like, dude, you like white people too much. You like the humans too much. You just like them. And again, I'm looking at the humans are representing white supremacists. The humans are representing white supremacists, because what happened in all indigenous lands, they sent the missionaries in first. They always send the missionaries in first. Hey, we don't mean no harm. We're just passing through. And that's the trick that we've always fell for. When they infiltrate, it's a wrap. Now, in the movie, the Koba, the monkey who made the most sense, like, hey, man, let's get some guns. Because the monkey named Koba, he was smoking the human. He was like, look, he was machine gunning their ass. He was getting them. Like, we don't need them up in here. So he was making the most sense, but they made him the bad guy. They just made him get on some rah-rah shit. So he ended up being the bad guy in the movie. And the leader, Caesar, they made him the good guy. He's like, okay, well, all humans aren't bad. There are some good ones. We can all live in harmony if we just have an open mind. He had that type of mentality, and that was the message in the film. Basically, the message in the film was like it was favoring Caesar. Like, if you just have an open mind, I know some humans did wrong in the past, but all humans are not bad. Just come on, and we all live. If you help us, we'll help you, and we'll live in perfect harmony. So that was the message in the movie, which was the message they want indigenous people to get, which is not the truth. Because indigenous people allowing outsiders in, playing that missionary role, is the worst thing you can do. That's the worst thing you can do. Because when you start doing that, people, the white supremacists, they don't leave. After you help them out, they don't leave. If you look at every culture, it starts the same. They send in the missionaries, then the military. Because on Planet of the Apes, you had all the nice humans there helping out the monkeys and being friendly. But back at the colony, they in there practicing their shooting. They are stocked up with guns. That's how it is in real life. That's how it always been with indigenous people. Okay, one black man is trolling again. What is he saying? He said he's surprised they didn't have him fall in love with a white woman. Now they had the white woman in there. Now the white woman, she was playing the missionary role because there was Caesar's wife. I think she was sick. She the sick monkey. She had a baby and she was sick. And then they had the whole missionary. Hey, I know medical work. I'm a doctor. I can help you with your sickness. So that's another con game that the missionary white supremacists have always used. Going in there with the whole thing where we're going to help you out with medicine. They've always done that. They did that with the Native Americans. What they do, first the missionaries go into the Native Americans. They say, hey, look, we're just looking around. The Native Americans are like, oh, wait, who are you? What are you doing? This is our shit. What are you doing? Oh, no. We're just here looking around. We're just visiting. We mean no harm. As a matter of fact, you want some of these blankets? Because it gets cold out here. We got some nice warm blankets. You want the blankets? And the Indians are like, oh, okay, well, okay. Guess your blankets won't hurt. Yeah, we'll take your blankets. So now the Indians, Native Americans, get these blankets that have smallpox all in them. Now they sick and dying off. And then what happens then? The white supremacists come back. Oh, God, look at you, you're sick. Oh, you got those smallpox? Well, look, I have a cure for that. I know medical work. I'm a doctor. I can help you with that. So then you go in here and cure people of smallpox. You cure 1 or 2 people. Now you look like you're trustworthy. They don't know that you gave them the damn disease in the first place. But now you're in. Now they trust you. You in. Now you in with them. Mistake number 2. Letting in the suspected white supremacists. Once they get you let them in. They sitting up learning and helping out with medical supplies. Learning, you're seeing how weak you are. Making sure you ain't got certain types of weapons, then they go back to their military, then the military comes in smashing on you. You dig? That's been the game since the beginning of black people's interaction and indigenous people's interaction with the white supremacists. And black folks won't wake up to that yet. They still do that to this very day. They use the same tactics on all indigenous people. They do it over here. They do it on the African continent. They go over there all the time talking about, hey, heard you guys had a disease called Ebola. We got medicine for that. Yeah. Now, they ain't letting you know that they put that shit over there. All that Ebola, they gave them the damn diseases. But now they go over there with all the medicine. We just want to help. We're just missionaries. We don't want anything. We're just volunteering because of the goodness of our hearts. And we fall for that every time. Did y'all see the story? And we talked about this in Hidden Colors 3. Story came out 2 weeks ago. It's a white dude who's a missionary. He's from Oklahoma, but he's been going over to Kenya, working as a missionary. Found out this dude was over there raping them African kids left and right. This just came out a couple of weeks ago. Google that. This white dude over there raping African babies left and right. Raping them little African kids, dude. Yeah. I know y'all saw that story, dude, over there. And we told you. People thought in Hidden Colors 3 we're exaggerating. We said that in Hidden Colors 3, dude. They be over there raping them African kids like it's nothing. Dude, y'all keep thinking that these dudes, they're smiling and grinning in your face that they're not practicing demonic ass white supremacy, dude. You think they're going over there out the goodness of their heart.